Going on, guys? Chase Daniel here. This is the Chase Daniel Show. Appreciate all you guys. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, like it, comment on this video, because today we are going to break down Jayden Daniels, Heisman Trophy winner. This dude absolutely balled out in his last year at LSU. And look, he's my QB2, and honestly, getting into that stratosphere of Caleb Williams, if I'm being completely honest with you. He's one of the best back shoulder throwers that I have ever seen at the college level. I watched this Florida game time and time again, just hitting guys in stride. Obviously, an extremely gifted athlete running the football. That's what you need at this next level. You have to not only win with in the pocket, which he does. He gets through progressions with the best of them, but you have to be able to make plays with your feet when stuff is not there. That's what he does. He needs to bulk up a little bit, though. He takes way too many hits. He has to learn how to get down. I'm excited to bring you Jayden Daniels. Let's break it down right here, right now. Guys, let's get into it. Jayden Daniels at Florida, hostile environment. Look, they got two receivers, Malik Neighbors and Brian Thomas Jr., that I believe are going to be absolute ballers at the next level. And it's just easy as can be right here. You have cover zero, right? You can see it. Clear as day, cover zero. This is what a lot of quarterbacks struggle with, in my opinion, is understanding that it's actually cover zero. Cover zero means everyone has a man. So there's zero safeties back deep. It's third down. Florida did this a few times later in the game, got to him. This is the third play of the game. Okay, I haven't really watched it too closely. Let's see what he gets to right here. You saw him making a check, a sprint out. Malik Neighbors right there just sits in that hole, and he's off to the races, which this dude, Malik Neighbors, also reminds me of like a young Jamar Chase, but just such a good job and a feel here by not only understanding that it is cover zero, but also watch him right here. He's going to bring the tight end down, okay? He checks to this play right here. Watch it right there. See him right there. He's signaling. We'll show the back view as well. He's signaling, hey, run this little Q8 option route right here to just go and find a hole. And such a good feel, too, on 3rd and 10 that they're doing this by Malik Neighbors. His job is to run out of it. He actually sits in this zone, but such good awareness on having a plan, knowing that Florida is going to cover zero. Let's watch it again. Under control, in rhythm, one of the best athletes, if not the best athlete of the quarterback group this year. But just like a little bitty play like that where they're on the same page turns into a huge gain. You see it right here. They're double A-gap mugging, all right? They got 4 down linemen. They're bringing edge pressure. He's going to bring this tight end down. You see it right here. All right, they're doing the fake hand clap. Watch him signal it right there. Okay, they're giving the Q8 signal, which is a sprint right option. He's going to bring this tight end down. As you can see right here, all right, signals again just to double check, make sure this tight end is going to block the edge. And such a good job on the run in a hostile environment, being able to make plays like this. Like, people are going to look at this, and scouts and GMs are going to look at this and be like, all right, this dude understands how to play the football game, understands that, hey, not everything is going to be picture perfect, but if we can just be on the same page, get a completion, let our guy go do the rest of the work, we're going to be in good position. Here, trips formation. Saw a lot of man coverage in this game. Let's see if they're going to continue to do that. Motion over. Nope, they're going back. Yep, they're playing like a cover 3 zone right here. And I thought this was so good because there's a few things. Okay, the number one thing is they're running a hitch right here. Then they're running spacing. So all they're doing is it's hitch spacing. It's a form of 3x1. They really like 3x1 looked in this game, so they must have seen something in Florida. It's a hitch route, okay? Then you're getting to the spacing, and it's 2 to 3. So this is number 1, this is number 2, this is number 3. And this is what I saw, and you're going to see in this film. The way he gets through his progressions, in my opinion, is some of the best I've seen at the college level, especially this year. He understands, hey, it's a hitch first press right here. You know what? We're not even going to take it because it's press. They could go to cover 2. Watch how quickly he's able to get to this little spacing route right here. Okay, they switch, release it. He's already letting the ball go. The ball's already halfway there. They have 2 underneath defenders. You have to make a perfect throw to get this. And when we talk about accuracy, I'm going to show you on this other side. He's one of the most accurate players in all of college football. Is 72.2% completion percentage. He understands that he needs to get to spacing. He understands that they're going to be able to be in this cover 3 look. But I want you to show, okay, I'm going to try to stop it right there. Look where that ball's at. It's on his outside shoulder, okay? So he's not only being accurate with the football, the ball's right here in 17's left shoulder. He's able to turn away from pressure. This is what we teach. This is what we drill to be able to do it on the road in a hostile environment. Just shows me a lot. Like, you're probably thinking, oh, it's just an easy hitch route over the ball. There is so much more that goes into it that these scouts are going to love about him. He's supremely accurate. He has a much stronger arm than I even realized breaking down film. Obviously, this Florida 100 total yards of offense, which was insane. Here's another 3x1. Florida play 11 of the game right here. They're playing the single high zone, and nothing crazy here, but hits this receiver. I think this is Malik Neighbors all the way down here on pretty much just a little hinge route, and it's like a 12-yard stop route. 12-yard stop route. They're running this special seam, which you want to hit versus man coverage. It's like a deep cross and a go ball. And he just says, you know what? I have free access all the way out here. I'm going to take it. It's exactly what he does. Okay, they're trying to disguise. They're doing this 3 buzz. They're bringing pressure right here. He said, you know what? I got my best receiver one-on-one down here. I might as well take it. And these guys, you don't understand. Like, look how wide these college hashes are. They're much wider than the NFL. The NFL hashes would be a lot closer together. So this would actually be a shorter throw in the NFL. This is a huck from the opposite hash to these numbers. And I think, I don't know what number that is right there. Oh, yeah, that looks like it's 11 maybe. So a really good job right there. Just understanding, hey, let me just take an easy completion, understanding that you got to get the ball out with pressure. Watch his drop too. Okay, really good. 1, 2, 3, really good base. People say his release is long. I don't think it's that bad. I really don't. I think he gets the ball out so quick. I think that it's actually, he plays in an amazing scheme. This offensive line for LSU is a bunch of bullies. They play really well. But I like his stroke, man. His stroke is good. It's compact enough. He doesn't have to be super short with it. He's got good height. He just needs to bulk up a little bit because, as you see later in this game, he takes a next play right here. 3x1 again. Motion in a 2x2. See what they're doing here. And this is just a missed throw right here. And look, this is what they're doing. They're just running a simple little switch release, all go look right here. So they're running this little inside release seam, and they're running this. We call this a falcon route. I don't know why. You read it 1 to 2. It's man-to-man coverage, and you're bringing some type of shallow in it. So it's pure progression. Really, this is just an alert the seam to this. And this is what I've seen in some throws, if I'm nitpicking. He doesn't miss a lot of throws, but he puts very little air on throws, which is a good thing at the next level. But he has to be able to understand, hey, if a guy is this wide open, just put a little bit of air on it, because this should be an easy touchdown right here. This should be a 90-yard touchdown. What you want to do here is, if you're so open, just put it on him. Try not to lead him. Try not to be perfect with the ball. I know I'm nitpicking, but there are things about his game that he needs to improve on. This is what I thought. He tries to drive every single throw, and sometimes it just doesn't work out. But his base, his fundamentals, he's a left foot up forward guy, which more and more guys are going toward, which I like. Getting this little man zone read. It's a little pick over here. Watch his eyes, right? His vision. I'm going to vision cone it. Yep. Just enough to be able to get this safety to just go toward the middle of the field enough. Okay, really good base, 2 hands on the football. Look at that base. He's playing on his toes, which is what you want. Okay, that's what you want. Really good carry of the ball right there. I think it's great. Look, the release point. It doesn't look that long. He swoops sometimes, but look how quick it is in real life. Like, I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal at the next level. I guess you can nitpick that if you like a certain type of release. For me, it doesn't really matter. If you can get the ball out quickly, you can get the ball out quickly. All right, here you go. Next play. Play 24 of the game. He's alerting. You can tell they put a lot on him. You can tell he's played a lot of years in college ball back in his ASU days. He alerts it right here. They're going out to, let's see what they're going to run. He alerts it, moves it to another play. And when they move it to another play, this was probably my favorite throw all game long. This was an absolute dime to his guy in the slot. And he's just throwing this ball like it's just an inside fade. So step on some toes, step on some ants, go there, throw it. This isn't wide open, but watch the accuracy and the timing and the rhythm that he plays with. Like looks the safety off, okay, and throws an absolute dime. There's not like a lot here. I mean, they're just running hitch and a fade and a little screen versus cover zero. So they knew they had man. They knew they had inside leverage man right here. Here is the matchup right here. And just such a perfect throw. This is a college NFL big boy throw. Like NFL style, like there's not a lot of room to miss this ball right here. I thought this was one of the best throws of the game. Really, really good. And watch his eyes too. He's playing the position at the next level. He's understanding, all right, here it's man-to-man. Let's motion you out. Let's get away from the stack. Okay, he handles the protections. He's pro-ready, in my opinion. Like, he understands this is the safety. He's the free safety. The safety's already leaning toward the field. I just need to hold my eyes right down the middle. If I can do that just enough, I can trust my big arm and my skills, like the rhythm that he throws with, the accuracy right there to number 11. To me, just an amazing throw. You really don't see a lot of college guys are able to make this throw across the field. Now, this is where it helps. He's driving the ball. He has to drive the ball. He can't put the teardrop on it and let this safety get off the hash or off the middle of the field, which is exactly what he does. Okay, 7-7, still a tight game. 2-by-2 formation right here. And this is just, I mean, this is absurd. He went off in this game, and I stopped this multiple times. I'm like, there's no way he's doing this. Like, it's crazy. Like, you got to have players like this in this day and age to be able to change the game with their legs. And honestly, here's what they're running. This is an NFL style concept. It's just an out route by the inside release, out route right there. You have this through route, and you have this like mini dagger in route, okay? This is an absolute NFL style concept. So what you're reading, you want to be on this side versus two high, and you want to be on this side versus single high. You can also just pure progression it. So you have this out route, this through is an alert in there. So really, you're reading it low to high. So here's number 1, here's number 2, and this is number 3. I want you to watch right here. Number 3 is open. Okay, he gets through it, but he skips number 3. Watch his eyes. He checked out there. He's going up to this next level, and he gets through it just a little too fast, actually, where if you watch this dagger route, it's open. He skips it. Okay, he skips this to get to the back. Doesn't happen. Just needs to be a little bit later on his footwork right here. And this shows up a little bit with college guys. They try to get through progressions too quickly because they feel like the pocket's breaking down. He has a perfect pocket right here, but honestly, when you can do this with your legs, it really doesn't matter. Such a good run. We're going to see this right here. So there's a short out route up here. Okay, short out to a deep out to this through to here. So he's really getting to his third progression. I want you to watch it right there. He's checking out. Watch his head right there. He's checking out his first read. It's not there. All right. Watch him go up to his second read. He already passed it. Not there. Okay. He goes through here to his third, which was really an alert, but he misses this wide open field. This could have been a huge play to Malik Neighbors right there. Really good pocket. You're going to see right there like that. That's wide open. Okay, I know everyone misses some. I picked a really good game that he had, so I had to throw in some type of way he can get better. But I mean, this pocket movement too. He's got, in my opinion, elite pocket movement, elite pocket presence. Knows when to get out of trouble. I think he's a really fast processor, which I think you have to have in the NFL. And this is good. This is like what I was talking about in in the pregame or the pre-show before we got into this was like, hey, he has to learn to get out of bounds, to not take hits. He doesn't have to fight for these extra yards, these 2, 3, 4 yards. So this is actually really good. I like that he was able to get out of bounds here. I think if you put him in the right offense, I think he's going to be awesome. I really do. With all these different formations and stuff, really colleges are 2x2 and 3x1. If you put him in the right offense, I think he can be really, really deadly. And I mean, what? Are you kidding me? Look at this speed. Like, I just kept thinking he'd get caught. This is wild. He outruns the safety. He's a much better athlete than people give him credit for. I think he can be really, really good at the next. By the way, I understand that I said on the road in a hostile environment. I was thinking about another game. Obviously, LSU is home, so I appreciate that. Sorry about that, guys. But anyway, look at this. It's wild to me, right? Like, I mean, LSU is quite the hostile environment, too. I never got to play there at the University of Missouri. I wish I would have. But my days in the Saints, we could almost hear you guys from New Orleans. So look at this. Like, just turns and runs and, like, I don't know. It's wild. And throw the ball like he can. Awesome. All right, next one, 3x1. Fifth progression right here. They ran this a lot, actually. And this is they do run this a lot. It's a deep stick route, about 8 yards. It's an inside fade, and it's a hitch route. And they're running some type of wrap. So really you want to go 1 to 2 versus 2 high look. Everyone's getting covered. And you're really going to get through to your 4th read right here, which is exactly what he does, which is crazy. Like, obviously, like, pocket is amazing. He reads 1, okay, watch, not there. He thinks about 2, not there. Obviously, that's covered. He goes right here. They're doubling this guy right here. So he says, you know what? I'm just going to hold it. I'm not going to take off. Find my back up a little bit, find my running back for a huge play. Just thought this was really good by him. Watch his footwork, watch his eyes here in the pocket. He's going to start to the left with a stick route, okay? Feels like it. Head goes back both ways. I think he was looking at this way because I believe he thought corner cat was coming. So everyone's like, well, why is he looking left, right, left? I believe he's just peeking to make sure the corner doesn't blitz off the edge because this safety was so wide. So when he gets back there, he starts with the stick route, which is not there. Okay, gets back, sees that they're actually double covering this guy and just waits for this burst route. Watch him back up. This is very hard to teach. When you feel like this rush is getting underneath you, you can just back up a little bit right there and just hit this. Exactly what he does. Like, that is next level football, in my opinion. And how do you not score? 28-24. So maybe it is a hostile environment because Florida's winning right now. All right, 2 high look right here. Nothing open whatsoever. He said, just, you know what? I'm just going to take off. Like, Jukies. Like, are you kidding me? This is one of the most electric runs I've seen all year in college football out of a quarterback. And honestly, what they're running is not a cover 4 beater, which they're in. So they're just running like this deep this deep hinge route, a seam, and a deep comeback. They're in quarters coverage. So you want to be able to find the back, but in quarters coverage, if you know and have been following this channel, this Mike linebacker attaches to the running back so no one is open. You want to throw one of these comebacks, which he tries. Okay, he tries to throw that. This flat defender in quarters gets underneath it. He tries to find his running back. Let's see it. Running back doesn't get out till late. This Mike actually ends up matching them. And in this match cover 4, no one has the quarterback. Sorry about that. It stuck for a second. No one has the quarterback. Insane. Such a good run. Flips the ball to the ref. True professional. Watch it from here. 1, 2, 3. Tries to throw the dropout. Watch this guy right here. Get underneath it. Gets to the back, and the back doesn't get out right away because he's helping with the left tackle. I like that. That's fine. Okay, he sees it. Watch this Mike linebacker goes because he fakes him and then takes up right off the middle. And, I mean, watch it. Like, right here. Yeah. Like, able to not do that. looking back like, no way. All right, LSU's got the lead back, 31-28. See what we got here. 4-by-1 right here. All right, moving the back across. Let's see it. Checking the play once again. And I think this is the same play that they ran earlier. Okay. It's a stick. It's an inside fade. It's a hitch. You could take that inside fade, and I think this just is a go ball right here to one of his dogs. Goes inside release. This is such a difficult throw. I don't think you understand how difficult of a throw an inside release go ball is for a quarterback to throw, because you have to throw it on the line. Look at this free safety. Okay, he gets over there, takes a decent angle. You got to get this ball up and down. Such a good throw. A little bit behind him, but the fact is he was able to make that throw to our guy right there. Watch this footwork again. I thought this was such a good throw because, honestly, going inside on go routes, I know it's best release. We talk about having the release of your life on go balls. That's what Andy Reid used to say. Okay, watch his eyes just enough just to hold him there. He's like, I got you. I trust my arm. I've got a bigger arm than people think. And watch this throw from an inside release. He's got really good throwing mechanics too. Like perfect throw on the money. All right, next play. 2 more here. Motioning out. And what do you know? Going through to your 5th progression. This is awesome. So what they're trying to run right here, this is another NFL concept. It's that falcon play, the pick play. You're trying to throw it to here. You're bringing a shallow cross and a basic and a burst. Okay, so you're 1, 2, 3 to the basic, in line, 4. So you're able to get through this progression down here like this. Like, look, nothing's really open. He's going here. He gets through it. Back's just got to get out. It's hard to teach this type of progression-based football for a quarterback to sit back there, trust who's going to be open, know who's going to be open, and actually get through it on time and in rhythm. This was another play that I highlighted that's like, oh, you're just throwing a little 5-yard pass to the running back, but how he got through it, right? 1, 2, 3, backing up, which I think is really good for him to do. Trips bunch. This is the last play of the cut up right here. All right, what do we start with? We started, it looks like cover 0, but it looks like they're bluffing out. So let's see what he gets to right here. He checks to something. Let's see what it is. Pressure up the middle. And just lofting it up. Like such a good throw right here. There's no one in the middle of the field. I've just been really impressed with his game. Everything that he's done. He's shown a lot of growth in all of his years. He's put himself in a position to be, honestly, the number 1 or the number 2 pick, in my opinion. Like the Commanders at number 2 with Cliff Kingsbury and what he was able to do with Kyler Murray, I think makes a lot of sense. Look at this dime to end this video. Appreciate you guys watching.